Sandy King,
And you live in,
Pomona, Kansas.
and you're representing the Munsees?
Yes, I am.
And you said all of this was your
My mother's.
mother's?
My mother's things, yes. She'll be 89 on Halloween, so she doesn't get out much. She's pretty much homebound, but her name is Cleo Caleb Church.
Is this her picture?
No, this is her relatives' pictures. This is her, this is Dewey and Susie Daly from Oklahoma. They're both deceased now, but this Susie was the daughter of my mother's great-grandfather.
So you don't have a picture of your mom?
No, I don't. Well, she's right there in that picture. This is a recent picture that we took
Which one is she?
in the blue shirt. This was from 2004. This was one of our,
Okay, I'm not, oh, okay.
Right there
I
in the
wanted to
blue
get a
shirt,
picture of her.
yeah.
What's her name?
Cleo Caleb Church.
And so how is she a Munsee?
She, her mother was white, but her father was, well, they went by about a half of Muncie Indian. His name was Joseph Ignatius Caleb. And she was raised around here, my mother was, in Franklin County, out in the Chippewa Hills, which was the reservation at that time.
So did she share much about the native culture with you?
Oh, yes, she has, and she's got tons of stuff in her basement and trunks of original tribal rolls. Hi, Deb. Original tribal rolls and she's got the tribal council records. I brought a record book from one of the tribal councils. Yes, probably not near as much as is in her head, but
So has she been interviewed?
yes, several times. Yeah, I'm sure she has.
So how did she get that information? How do you have the rolls?
Her and her two sisters back in the, Deb probably knows, I think it was back in the 70s when her and her two sisters tried to get the Munsee tribe recognized. And they dug and researched and that's when she accumulated all this stuff. To no avail, they did not get recognized because every time they get their ancestry proved back to 18 something, then they'd say, well, we need it back to 17, then we need it back to 16. Well, they did all they were asked to do, and they tied up the Delaware funds that the government were going to issue for 3 years, I think, which was not their intent. Until their lawsuit was done, turned in. But yeah, that's when she accumulated all this stuff.
I see. So what is this picture?
That picture was taken in Pomona at, I think that was the first meeting that the Munsees had. We have started to organize again. We've still got attorneys working on Muncie getting recognized. We have some relatives that are attorneys. My first cousin's son is an attorney in Chicago, and he's still working.
So what do you mean recognized?
Just recognized so that we could be not monetary reasons, just recognized as an Indian tribe, and there would be benefits, college for our children, and different things, and I'm not sure what all. But that's all she was trying to do, was get the name recognized as a tribe.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you. All right. So you have here a patent.
Yes, this is the patent for the land that was sold, and this is the original patent, and it's got the President William McKinley's signature on it.
The land here in Kansas, you mean?
For the this was in 1900. This picture for the payoff.
Wow.
And Ignatius Caleb, which is my mother's great-grandfather, was the last chief of the Munsees.
And this is his Bible.
And this was a Bible, and it's written in the Delaware language. And of course, the Delawares are a branch of the Munsees are a branch of the Delawares.
Does anyone still speak it?
Not that I know of. Well, they spoke some kind of Indian, but I'm not sure which language it was.
It's been lost.
Yeah. I remember when they came up to one of our, reunions. We had a Caleb reunion many, many years ago, and they came up. We haven't had very many since, but they did come up, and it was very interesting to meet them.
From Oklahoma?
Yes.
But they both passed away?
But they both passed away, yeah, a few years
So
ago.
are there Munsees in Oklahoma?
No.
No.
No. Last I knew, most of the Munsees, a few that are left, are all in Franklin County.
Wow. And this is,
And this is one of the tribal council record books. And it's the original book. It's got it's sort of like the minutes, of the meetings of the tribal councils.
has it been transcribed?
No. No.
And what is this story?
This is a true story of the massacre with 96 Christian Indians. It's the true story that was written in Newton. I don't know how to say that. Newton, written in March 8, 1782. It was written. And then this is the treaty between the United States and the Swan Creek and Black River Chippewas, Munsee or Christian Indians.